Good afternoon, Stars. Thanks for tuning in to WBTV News. I'm Anthony Lee.
And I'm Landon Vaught.
Today is Friday, October 27th. There are 69 days left in 2023. Let's check today's headlines.
There was recently a mass shooting in Maine.
Guitar concert today.
And the Halloween dance is approaching.
And now for the question of the day. The question is, what Fortnite season is coming out in 7 days?
Email Radio TV at WB.RTV and Outlook, or you can give us a call at extension 3134 if you think you know the answer.
In our top story, at least 18 people were killed in Maine. The shootings took place at a restaurant and bowling alley in Lewiston, Maine. A huge search for the suspect has been launched. Late Thursday night, heavily armed law enforcement backed by police helicopters surrounded a home, but eventually left without indicating anyone had been taken into custody.
There was a guitar concert today. It went well, and the parents were so excited to see their kids perform, they showed up 30 minutes early.
Tomorrow is the Halloween dance. It starts at 7 and ends at 10 p.m. Come prepared with your best and most unique costumes. A $5 admission will be charged at the door. Seniors, don't forget to dress up for Halloween on Tuesday. Follow the school dress code.
We'll be back with Group's weather forecast after this quick break. And now Group joins us with Weather. Group, how's the weather looking today?
It's looking good. It's definitely going to start getting colder here soon. Taking a look at our weather shot, you can see there's cloudy skies with a cool breeze. Checking our current conditions, it is currently 73 degrees outside with the wind coming from the north at 16 miles per hour and humidity at 61%. Looking at our extended forecast, Saturday has a high of 59 and a low of 50, Sunday has a high of 51 and a low of 35, and Monday has a high of 42 and a low of 23. That's all for weather. Now over to Sports Scoreboard with Aiden.
In sports, Mr. Riggins' son, Mason Riggins, fights for yardage against Lebanon on Friday night. Mason Riggins had a touchdown catch in a 31-3 win. Mason can not only contribute in the passing game, but be a solid blocker in the running game as well. On Thursday night football, the Buccaneers went against the Buffalo Bills in New York. Both squads entered second place in their divisions. Dalton Kincaid had his first career touchdown running 22 yards in the end zone in the second quarter. That's all for sports. We'll be back to answer your question today after this quick break.
And now for the answer to the question of the day. The question was, what Fortnite season comes out in 7 days?
If you said season 5, then you're correct.
The teachers who answered correctly are Mr. Baird, Mr. Brunty, Mr. Cunningham, Mrs. Gillingham, Mr. Hawkins, Mrs. Markinette, Mrs. McClaskey, Mrs. Owen, Mr. Riggins, Mrs. A. Taylor, Mrs. Weber, and Mrs. Tully.
And the students who answered correctly are Brian McClaskey, Malachi Catterson, Lila Jackson, Mason Amich, Ella Kale, Alyssa Owens, Hannah Bowman, Cooper Ford, Nevaeh Maxwell, Brandon Potter, Charlotte Rule, Maddox Adbury, Rowan Shue, Ethan Barnett, Bailey Haig, Luke Adkins, and Beth Walker.
And here's a look at our trivia leaderboard. Mrs. Markinette, Mrs. Tully, and Mrs. McClaskey lead the teachers, and Malachi Catterson leads the students.
That's all for today's broadcast. Thanks for tuning in, Stars. I'm Landon Vaught.
And I'm Anthony Lee. And from all of us here at WBTV, have a great day.